What's up everyone, hope all is well, and welcome back. We got a video here from the Filipina YouTube channel, and it is about a bitter, disgruntled and miserable Western woman who is talking all kinds of smack about the Passport brothers. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Foreigners who look for happiness overseas, and it's not very flattering.
Since you are inferior, since you are insecure, and you don't have what it takes to get any woman in this world, you just lower your standards.
So let's see how she accumulated such wisdom and listen to her advice. Maybe she's onto something.
Hi guys, my name is Bella. Welcome back to my channel. I found this absolutely breathtaking spot to film this very deep video for you guys.
Very deep video? Better let us be the judge of that.
Well, that's the part that the Western woman doesn't understand. The Western woman is so solipsistic that she believes that her words is truth.
As you guys can see, I'm traveling right now. I'm not in my room anymore. This is not my room, okay? I'm traveling right now through Southeast Asia, and I have witnessed something really sad.
Well, you don't look very sad about it. You're laughing. Is it the poverty, the trash, the stray animals? Please, I gotta know.
Is the amount of pathetic losers, probably a lot of those that watch my channel as well, that cannot get a girl in their country.
Oh, this crap again.
They are virgins most likely.
Oh no, they're not.
Shame, shame, shame. Shame is one of the four major arrows of a low-value woman. It's part of a low-value woman's pathology.
They literally have to travel around the world, pay crazy amount of money, and then pay some more here to get some of these girls so they don't feel like a loser anymore. And they want to prove to themselves that they are this kind of big alpha guy, which they're not, obviously, but they come here to play this kind of like a, circus.
I think you might have that backwards. The men who come here are escaping this circus, and they generally don't give a rip about being an alpha. They just want to be happy. And it's not that they can't get a woman back home. They just don't like the products being offered.
Absolutely true. The product being offered is not worth a second look. But here's the main question. Why do all those women care? They say that those men are losers who can't get women in the West. Fine, why do they care if those men go somewhere else? Because as far as I am concerned, changing something in order to get the desired result is actually a sign of high intellect.
But let's just call them soft, okay? It's not a bad thing, right? So I'm not judgy, right? Like,
of course you're not judgy. You're obviously the most non-judgmental person I've ever heard.
I do not support this kind of tourism, but by the way, guys, subscribe to my OF. The link is in the description.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Now it all makes sense. She is here shaming and insulting men because men will rather spend their money on flight tickets, hotels, visa fees, and dates with foreign women, overpaying her for showing off her beat-up cat on camera. She is a prostitute. And she is mad about the fact that Western men are spending their hard-earned money on themselves.
You're an OnlyFans model? Oh, this can't even get any better. So let me get this straight. Guys are losers when they pay to fly around the world to actually be with a woman, but you want them to pay you for photos of a woman they'll never have? Oh, the irony.
They get this kind of women who are very obviously getting paid to treat the men as if they're some sort of alphas, which they're obviously not. But, imagine you're so desperate that you have to pay to get a girl to treat you like an alpha.
You can't make this up. The boldness of this woman is off the charts. Jumping online insulting people, and saying that they are buying access to intimacy while you make money by selling pornographic content of yourself is wild.
It's just ridiculous to me.
Lady, I don't know what you think the definition of an alpha is, but I can assure you that it's the betas that stay in a country where they have to buy pictures of a woman that calls them losers. Alphas are more likely to take matters into their own hands and do something about it. So how did you gain all this deep knowledge about men?
I have seen it with my own eyes. I saw one guy, he looked like like absolute loser, miserable, desperate for girls.
Imagine how desperate and intellectually limited do you have to be as a woman in the 21st century to sell yourself on the internet in order to pay your bills. And also, imagine how much of a loser do you have to be to criticize people on how they use their money while your entire livelihood depends on people paying you to show your butt cheeks.
And I saw him in the shop with this Thai woman who was, by the way, quite beautiful. And he was even like trying to get her drunk. Like he was getting so much booze from there and everything.
So you went on vacation and saw a guy drinking with a pretty woman, and you could tell just by looking that he was a loser. And from that, you know that every man who goes overseas to find a partner must be a pathetic reject. Wow, who knew you could learn so much so quickly? Good thing you're not judgy.
So like, not only do you have to travel to another country to get a woman, but also you have to get her drunk. Because, I think if she sees your small pee-pee down there, like she's just gonna laugh at you and run away too,
Another sign of a low value woman is she often insults. You gay. You got a little pee-pee. You ugly. You this, you that. Insults. And the insults can be your height, your weight, your money, the way you look. Insults, they are more ready to give an insult than a compliment.
And there it is, of course, the obligatory insult about the size of a man's equipment. Can't you come up with anything better than that?
Oh, yes, guys, this is my experience. You really are so desperate still to go to another country, travel across the globe, because you cannot score one in your own. It's kind of sad. They are pee deprived.
Pee deprived? Hey, I post 2 videos a week. The only person that's pee deprived is someone not watching my channel.
And a lot of guys, I have been actually watching some documentaries about this on YouTube because I was interested to know what other people have to say about it. And I found out that a lot of these guys, they really are, they admit that they are very lonely in their country. They cannot get any girl. They cannot get any action. They cannot, they just don't feel like men there. And yes, I have been talking about it in a lot of my videos that the femininity and masculinity roles are kind of flipped around in the Western countries.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Step 1, you're doing actual research and finding out that men are lonely. Now step 2, look in the mirror and you'll know why. You just admitted that women are acting like men. Do you really think that's what men are looking for? And you seem to be hung up on sex tourism and getting some action, but you're totally missing the point. Now I know this might be hard for you, but try to follow some basic logic. If a guy's spending thousands of dollars just to get here and his purpose is to get some action, wouldn't it be a lot cheaper to hire someone back home? From what I hear, it only costs a few $100. That makes no sense unless maybe, just maybe, they're looking for something more, like someone they can actually love.
She is calling men who go overseas to find wives losers, while she herself is the one selling adult materials of herself in order to feed herself and keep the lights on. The West is definitely morally bankrupt. The video was quite long, so I will stop it here. You are not missing anything. It was just a ballet of insult, shaming, and somehow she was also trying to guilt-trip men. But, at the end of the day, this is nothing more than projection. She is a loser unhappy with her life, she knows it, but she refuses to accept it. It is killing her to see that the men that she can reject in the Western Hemisphere can actually get together with beautiful women in other parts of the world. And she talking about the men using money to get good treatment from foreign women, but at the same time, she is the one who needs men's money in order to pay her bills, and the way she does it is by selling herself. But again, at the end of the day, life is a choice. That will be all for this video. Thanks for watching, like the video, leave a comment, and a sub to the channel will be awesome. Take care, till next time.